Yeah, and I hate to say it, not really, but I don't really care anymore. And it's like, honestly, it's like if you know I'm a podcaster, don't do weird shit. Like don't
piss me off.
Don't piss me off. Don't be weird.
Why would you do that?
Literally, it's like, why would you break the law?
Was gonna happen?
Why would you break the law and not expect to get a ticket or a warrant out for your arrest?
Well,
like,
it depends on the law.
I guess. Don't miss court and you won't get a warrant.
Well, what the fuck? What the fuck is your problem? All right.
I'm just saying, don't do things.
Anyway,
just be smart.
Sometimes you have a good reason to miss court. Like you thought that July had 31 days in it, but it only had 30.
Hey y'all, it's your internet besties. And you are now tuned in to another episode of Earthsigns and Eyerolls.
Hey y'all, it's your internet besties. My name is Makayla and I'm a Taurus sun.
My name is Mckenzie. I'm a Capricorn rising and a Taurus moon.
And you are now tuned in to another episode of Earthsigns and Eyerolls, number 25. Oh my goodness.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So this is our Halloween episode. As you can see, we are dressed as
ghosts.
Yay! Just to be festive. Halloween is such a fun time. I love dressing up.
One of my favorite holidays, honestly.
My favorite, I think, is Christmas. It's like everybody's so happy. Yeah, for the most part, the music's good. The festivities are good. It's just such a good time. Oh, also, side note, like I said, we're ghosts. We're not Klansmen. Someone told us today that we would look like Klansmen if we put the sheet over our head, but
they have the points though, no?
Yeah, but he's pretty so you know, had to make that clarification there.
Who said that? All of our friends are kind of, but which one?
The one standing outside that door.
Okay.
Actually, I meant. So yeah. So we tried to get drunk today. It didn't really work out. We drank, what was that? Fireball?
Yeah. Well, we had like 2. I had almost 2. You had like a little more than 2.
Yeah, I had like 2.5. Didn't do anything for me.
Not shit. And I'm a lightweight. I had 1.5 butterflies yesterday, y'all. I was literally drunk like the whole night, like the entire night until we got back home and I laid down. I was feeling it. That thing didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah, new flavor just dropped, by the way, in Buzzball. That cranberry one, it was really good.
Is it new?
I don't know, but that was my first time.
I have never seen it.
New to me.
That one was really good.
Might not be new to some of you alcoholics out there, but
yummy.
That was really good.
That's why I got so fucked up, because I was drinking that shit like it was juice. Like the peach one too. The peach one, the second one.
Yeah, that
was
one
also
was so good.
The cranberry was like the best though. I've never had one that good.
Cranberry is just a good chaser overall. Like, knocks all of that right out. So yeah, we tried to get drunk because we had. I can't breathe. Help me!
Oh my god.
I'm about to die.
Use the eye hole
to breathe.
Yes. Maybe if we just get some circulation in here.
Just clap it a little.
There you go.
Okay. Do it. So we wanted to pay odes to our last video that we had because we feel like this video kind of has like a similar vibe, or at least it was supposed to.
It still can. The night is young.
Yeah. But I want to say in that last video, it kind of got us in a little bit of trouble. But you know, I've been here for what, like, how many months have we been doing this?
We started in like April.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, not really, but I don't really care anymore. And it's like, honestly, it's like if you know I'm a podcaster, don't do weird shit. Like don't
piss me off.
Don't piss me off. Don't be weird.
Why would you do that?
Literally, it's like, why would you break the law?
Why
would you break the law and not expect to get a ticket or a warrant out for your arrest?
Well, it depends on the law.
I guess, don't miss court and you won't get a warrant.
Well, what the fuck? What the fuck is your problem? All right.
I'm just saying, don't do things.
Anyway,
just be smart.
Sometimes you have a good reason to miss court. Like, you thought that July had 31 days in it, but it only had 30.
You couldn't look at the calendar.
I didn't think I needed to, because I thought.
First of all, nobody knew this story is about you until you answered that question. So,
well, it wasn't a question. So.
Anyway, so that last video got us in a bit of trouble. If you didn't see it, you should definitely go watch it. It was
hilarious.
It was so funny. It was such a fun time to film. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared because, like I said, I was kind of drunk and I didn't remember what I said. But the main message was general. Like, it was a generalized.
Right. It wasn't like super personalized, and it could have been.
It most definitely could have been,
That'd
but
be
it's
my
like
thing. Like, it could always be worse. It could always be worse than what it is. Niggas should be thankful.
Right.
And we have cool and respect.
Yeah. But anyway, I said all that to say, if you feel like you've caught a few strays today, then maybe you did.
You definitely did, and you know that. But you can't beat me up. So moving on.
It's never gonna be a one-on-one.
Exactly. Ever.
Okay. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's
just
get
jump
right
right
on into it. So lately, what's been going on? What have you been up to?
I have been working tirelessly at this podcast. And, you know, me and Makayla's schedule is not very identical. We both work full-time jobs and the hours are very different. My hours are always fluctuating, first of all. Mm-hmm. So we have to plan things like very precisely. So that's been what we've been doing, trying to plan everything out. And that's why it's so frustrating when we like spend hours of the day, the only 3 hours of the fucking day, sometimes the damn week that we have, planning things out. Mm-hmm. And people just take a big, fat, stinky shit all over those plans. Big, fat, stinky, steaming shit all over our plans just because they feel like it.
Just because they want to.
Just because they feel like they can.
Just because they don't respect us. Let's say that.
No respect.
No, don't respect us as people. Don't respect our time.
Or our
don't
business,
respect our craft and what we're trying to do here.
My art.
Right. Like, I'm sensitive about my shit,
my
first
career.
of all. Right. And it's just like I don't want to get used to this feeling.
I don't. That was crazy.
Like the unprofessionalism. I don't want that to be something that we experience often. Because I don't want to say I don't take disrespect lightly, but it's like I don't take disrespect lightly. And you kind of have to try. Yeah. Now that I'm, learning things, you kind of have to build your tolerance up a bit. Mm. But it's just not fun and it's annoying to deal with. It's exhausting too because after we experienced that, we had to go back and rearrange and change our plans. Literally. And it kind of just threw us off of our schedule. Like, we're still getting back onto it, and I guess it's a learning curve for us and
definitely a learning experience.
A new opportunity for character development, I guess, to develop just to develop a better plan and be more prepared for
stupidity.
Right. Assholes, dickheads. And I don't feel bad saying that because obviously we're talking about an experience we have with an individual. I don't feel bad saying that because it turns out they were actually sort of a dickhead.
Yeah.
So.
And they really didn't have a problem admitting to that. So. Yeah. It is what it is. As long as we all know, there's no need for anybody to be secretive about shit that everybody is aware of. Like, it definitely is what it is. No, it was just crazy to experience that real time. Yeah. Especially from a stranger. Like, I don't know. I guess this is just something we have to get used to. Like, if this is, gonna be what it is. But honestly, if that is gonna be what it is, it don't gotta be that. Like, it could just be us. Because that was crazy. Like,
yeah.
it altered my brain chemistry. Literally, I have not recovered. I mean, I've recovered, but I'm just not the same person I was.
Yeah, it kind of
I'm not.
it kind of destroyed my innocence a little bit because it's like
my faith in like
yeah, it's like when you're a happy kid and then
you gain consciousness.
Yeah, or no, your cat or your dog dies, or maybe your parents get divorced, or like maybe you get like I don't know. It's like something happens to you, and
it's
all
like
of a sudden there's
check.
a cloud over your head, or like, damn, you know, it's just like crazy. Damn, and I can't even. I feel like I'm doing a lot because it really didn't hold that much weight, but it's just like it really put things in perspective, and it's like. This is now something to be aware of.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought it was a possibility that it can happen, and maybe I'm just a little bit naive, but it's like, now I know. Mm-hmm. Now I know.
We're definitely, like, getting our feet wet. And that was like a kick into the deep end of the pool. Damn.
And I feel like somebody might watch this and be like, it really wasn't that deep. Like, it really wasn't that personal.
There
but
is
like,
going to be a specific person that's going to feel like this is an over-exaggeration and that we're just on our periods and stuff. Like, it was just crazy. And especially if you don't experience that type of thing on a regular basis. And also, I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of people that we are. And that could also be a problem, like, expecting people to be exactly
like how you are.
Yeah.
But
I would never do that to somebody.
But it's also like why would I was gonna say, why would I expect someone to be a piece of shit than rather like expecting them to be maybe not a piece of shit, but why would I expect someone to have little regard for me?
Or why would you expect the worst? Like,
yeah, why would you expect the worst? I would much rather look at the cup half full or like expect the best, but maybe you shouldn't have any expectations at all. But it is what it is.
That's just wild though. And then like the idea of having to do so much preparation like that to that extent every single time we want to like venture off and do that, that's fucking absurd. Like, I'm not
cut out for it either.
I'm not doing all that. I don't feel like that's necessary. Not gonna lie, I feel like you have to work with people who want to work with you. If that's what it's gonna be, then you just find people we align with, which is our thing anyway, so it's fine. But interacting with people who clearly don't align, and honestly, I already knew that from the jump, and low-key, that's what I was trying to get out of it in any way possible. And I don't know, at first I just feel like I personally wasn't aligning with it, so I just tried to make it seem like the brand wasn't aligning with it, and then later on I felt like I just kind of had to separate it. But now I feel basically how I felt initially, because even though it is a brand, I feel like it's our brand. And just the type of people we are, I feel like we have to keep it real, keep it genuine.
Keep it real, keep it genuine.
And that's really what the problem is. You just can't take a real bitch, especially not two.
The both of us?
You thought it was one real bitch in this house? It's two. Now what?
All right, but yeah, honestly, nobody can really tell me how to feel about it.
Right.
If someone else, if you had something that you were passionate about,
exactly. And that's the other thing. It's like I know you remember what it's like to be in the place that we are. And that's the other thing too, which is why I feel like it just didn't align from the jump, because I feel like if I were somewhere higher, like later on down the line when we do get to a certain level, and we want to reach out with people who aren't yet at that level, I feel like the actual material would matter much more than like where you're at. So it's like, if you look at the material and you're just not fucking with it, then you just don't need to fuck with us. But obviously the material is up to your par. Maybe the clout is not there, but I just feel like substance matters more. And the fact that some people don't feel that way says a lot. But it shows.
Definitely does show. So nobody can really tell me or us how to feel about it, especially a man. Especially after seeing like the way some men organize things or how they put stuff together. Like it's just it. Why would I listen to you?
Just shut up. Just shut up.
Damn, maybe that was shade. A little bit. So yesterday we went and we like helped this event that's coming up.
Right.
And
help is a strong word.
We were just there.
Niggas be throwing out ideas to us and we just be like, yeah, that sounds good. And then we just we're just vibing, honestly. Like,
yeah.
We're just there to help. Whenever they need it, I guess. But we have yet to actually. No, wait, we were extras in a promo video.
Yeah.
So we are helping. But
I guess we're contributing in some way. Men are so funny, like the way that they put stuff together when they're trying to organize something, because they just don't communicate effectively.
Yeah,
with
they're
each
not
other.
good at working together. Like unless it's like a sport involved.
Yeah,
there's not a ball covered in animal skin. Niggas don't know what to do with each other, literally.
No, but it was the funniest thing. They were planning for this Halloween party that's coming up. It's called Thirsty. I was gonna say Thirsty Thursday. No, it's called Terrible Thursday. Okay. It's called Terrible Thursday, and it's next week on Thursday on Halloween. From like what, 10 to 2 or 9 to 2?
He said 9 to 4. So an 8-hour shift, basically.
Right.
Worth the party, like.
No, but I think it's gonna be so much fun.
It is gonna be.
They're really working hard on.
There's a costume contest, a twerk contest.
Well, like,
don't
add us on that, but there's a.
That's what the flyer says.
Really?
Yeah.
A twerk contest too?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the flyer in the description.
Right.
So if you live in Houston, Texas, and you don't have anything to do on October 31st, you should definitely consider going. Oh. Wear your best costume. We're gonna be. Where are we gonna be? Should we say where we're gonna be?
Should we? I don't know. Dude, I don't know, dude. Everybody should be scared.
Honestly,
everybody should.
We're walking away with that prize.
100%. Not gonna lie, y'all don't stand a chance. But no, watching them like in real time is it's like watching a sitcom. Like,
no, I felt like I was in a Twilight Zone.
Like a cartoon.
It's like none of this is real.
Like regular show. That's what it feels like sometimes. Like,
no, literally like regular show. You know, when Mordecai and Rigby come up with an idea and then they like either do the idea, completely butcher it, or they're just like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then they just nothing happens. It's hilarious.
And it's always an adventure. We always go somewhere we really don't need to be. What we have to jump a gate like, why are we jumping gate? It's always one of our friends saying he knows a spot, and then when we get there, we don't have access to any of the areas. Like, do you actually know the spot? There's no way you know this place. Like, why are we here? Like, what are we doing here? We jumping gates. So there's a security guard walking around threatening to call the police on our black asses. And I have a warrant. Like, I can't get the cops called. Honestly, I just can't do it right now. Why are we jumping the gate?
I thought jumping the gate was kind of fun.
It was a low gate, so it wasn't like hard to do, but it was ghetto. Like, oh my god.
No, it definitely was ghetto.
At least the last time we reached over and we opened the gate from the inside so we could walk through the gate.
Yeah.
It was just a little more demure.
All right, so what was the next thing we wanted to talk about? Oh, light skins. We wanted to talk about light skins. Mm-hmm. Do we really have to say too much about that? Are we all on the same page here?
I don't even want to read that book. I don't want to open that. I want to burn that book. That's the only book. The book of light skins is the book that should be burned.
Honestly,
keep one so we can refer back to it every time we need to like sacrifice one. But other than that, no thanks.
Yeah,
I've seen enough.
Another thing that's happened, we went to hang out, or went to a kickback?
Yeah. Guess that's what you call those.
I guess a group of us hung out together at the spot. And when we pulled up,
it was Bible study.
Right. So we pulled up. There were some guys standing outside who were already there. There was one girl sitting outside the door, and she was like, really to herself. But no. I wouldn't even say she was to herself. She was sitting right there having a conversation with them, right? Mm-hmm. When we pulled up. Immediately when we got there, the vibe, I don't know if the vibe changed or if it had always been that way.
As soon as we walked up, I felt it. Like, it literally slapped the shit out of me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
as soon as we got there, it was just like, I don't know, the energy from the girl was just, it was just
super dry.
Yeah. And maybe she's already, maybe it's already giving that.
Right, which is what we were assuming at this point because we don't know her.
Right.
We literally just walking into this fake function.
Right. So we go to the car. Mm-hmm. The guys, they go to the car first. We go in the house. Then we do, I forgot what we did, but we go back outside. And then they're like, why'd you leave her over there by herself?
Mind you, we don't know this girl. They all know her. And they literally left her first. But I guess because we're all girls, they feel like we're supposed to mingle together. I don't know. But we're also like, I don't know. I don't even want to say I try to be friendly. I feel like I'm just naturally friendly. Like, I don't know. If there's another girl or person in the facility, I'm going to talk to you.
Especially if she's the only girl there.
Right. That was the other thing. And they just left her. So we were like, okay, let's go talk to her. Like,
so we went back over there.
And she looked like she was waiting for somebody, too. So I was like, she's probably bored. Like, I hope, what's the name, didn't just, like, leave her here. Like, So we were like, let's just go chat her up. So we went back over there to talk to her, have a conversation. And then there was an attempt.
There was an attempt, and it's like, you know how like when you go to shoot a ball or dunk a ball and somebody's like, get that shit out of here.
Literally,
like,
she was like this the whole time.
Like half interested or whatever. So we was like, oh.
She didn't even look up.
She didn't even look
up. I almost smacked that shit out of her head. Like, bitch, don't disrespect me. I'm trying to be nice. But, it was literally whatever. We just looked at each other and we were like, okay. Okay.
Like, do you see this shit?
Literally, like, girl, what the fuck? And then the dudes come back over, basically. And then she just, I don't know, regained life. Like, she starts talking to them and joking with them. And it still wasn't, like, her energy still wasn't that high. But, like, I guess you could tell she was much more comfortable with them.
Right, that too. Because I think they already knew her.
Yeah, they did know her.
And then,
or at least they had met her before.
Like, yeah, that's what I was kind of assuming at first. I never just want to assume somebody's just, out to get me or,
or just weird off the bat. Like, that's the conclusion you have to come to over time.
Right. But then they were like, why didn't you tell her that you have a podcast? And I'm like, well, bitch, do you care if I have a podcast?
Right. She don't give a fuck.
Like, do you care?
Not give a damn. Even when he said that, she still didn't look up from her phone. It took her like 3 seconds. She like sighed deeply and she was like, like, damn. So we were like, okay, we have a podcast. She was like, oh, what do y'all talk about? It's a good question.
And then it was so funny because we started listing the things out.
Like, talking about, like, I mean, we do be talking about different shit. Like, I don't know.
She didn't.
And then she literally like just nodded and went back to her phone. Like,
yeah. But no. So after that, what happened after that? So we get in there. Spend some time in there, play a couple games, drink a couple drinks. And then I get hungry. And it's like, I'm trying to see what y'all got in the kitchen. So I go in the kitchen and I find some frozen patties. Mind you, I don't cook frozen patties. I don't know how to cook frozen patties.
Mind you, nobody's even really trying to cook. Like,
literally, I'm just trying to make something quick. And it was the only thing in there. But it's like, it seemed like it seemed like it wouldn't take that much effort to make.
Yeah. So,
I pop them in the oven. I guess it starts dripping from the bottom. Yeah. Apparently, you're not supposed to put them in the oven. Apparently, you're supposed to put them on the stove. I wouldn't know that because I don't prepare frozen patties. No shade to those who do. It's just I don't usually do that. So I don't know how to make them. Put them in the oven, it starts dripping to the bottom. It starts to burn. Everybody smells something burning. Another girl joins the party. And at this point, it's 4 of us. 4 girls, including me and Mackenzie. And the rest are guys. It's like, how many? 6?
Somewhere around there, yeah. 5 or 6.
Right, it's like 5 or 6 guys. Just 4 girls. So one of the other girls who joined the party late, she came in and she was like, friend, you burn it. Bitch. I'm not your friend.
Let me stop right there.
I'm not your friend. You don't have any friends, actually. None of these niggas care about you. She's like, friend. And she says it in like a, I don't know, it just kind of felt condescending to me. You know how like some girls are like nice nasty?
Yeah.
That's what it gave. And it's like, any man listening to this right now or any guy who was probably there may not have caught it.
Wouldn't get it.
But it's like, I know as a girl, as a woman, I know how nasty some girls can be and disguise it as, oh, I'm just being friendly.
Yeah.
You know? But no, you can definitely tell. And they can't tell me shit either because they be saying the same thing when it's like a guy trying to flirt with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we're completely oblivious. So we're like, they're just being nice, you know?
Right.
And then they're like, nah, I know how guys are.
Exactly.
It's the same situation.
It's the same
I
shit.
know how girls are. And she was saying it to be condescending because she was laughing. She was laughing, but not in a nice way, in a nasty way. And I know that.
And the other thing was, it just wasn't even serious enough.
It was not serious at all.
Do all that.
But then
like,
to keep referring to it when nobody else in the room
just
is
keep
saying
bringing
shit
it
about
up,
it,
like,
you keep bringing it to everyone's attention, talking about how much.
She just wanted everybody to know that she could make a mean ass burger. She could make a mean ass burger. If y'all put her on that grill right now, she would really show y'all something. But it's like nobody actually gives a fuck.
And
that you can make a hamburger. Like.
And it's like nobody said anything until she said it. Like nobody brought it up until she said something about it.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, we laughed about it and then we moved on. Like nobody cared that much.
It happened every time.
Every time. Like, girl, get the fuck. Are you? How is you cool? Like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Relax. Even then, like we were playing Uno, right? And one of my friends was basically telling me that I look like a Coraline doll. And I told him thank you. And then he told me that that was not a compliment. So me and him started arguing back and forth a little bit. Like we're playing Uno and it's his turn. And I don't know, she was just like annoyed by the fact that like I was distracting him from his turn. So she's just like being super extra trying to rush him. And I'm like, I mean, it is your turn, you could go. Then literally the dude on the other side of me, we're also talking while it's his turn. And she's like, just mad again, like she just cannot wait for them to finish the conversation. Like this game of Uno is just mad dire. But when it was her turn, she talking about I'm trying to go to Waffle House. I'm hungry. I'm trying to go like bitch, play a card. Don't nobody give a fuck. These niggas are not taking your ass to Waffle House, not taking your ass to Jack in the Box. I heard the nigga next to me say if you would have said something that I wanted to eat, I would have took you, baby. These niggas don't give a fuck about play your card. It's your turn. You were so worried about the pace of the game. Now you're talking about you hungry. You holding up the whole damn game just so everybody can listen to you talking about you hungry. Like, nobody cares.
I literally heard someone groan when she said
literally, like, everybody just kind of, like, went silent, looked to the side.
But
that's why she asked.
Like, it's so funny to me when girls do things to impress guys because they could literally not give a single shit. They don't care about you. They don't respect you. They probably hit a little bit, but it's like, at the end of the day, they don't respect you. So why are you going so hard to gain their respect? Literally. You're never gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
You could get some dick. That's literally it. Like
that's all they have to offer. So sorry.
That's it. And then it's also like, and I don't even want to be that guy, but it's like you don't even understand why you were invited here tonight. But I do. Please stop acting. Please stop acting this way. I know why you're here.
They don't.
Wait. They don't love you.
Like, please. But it was just
funny. Like I thought it was funny. Makayla did not like that shit because also we left right because when Makayla was making the burgers, some of our homeboys were actually not even in the, what's the name, they were off doing whatever. So we leave because I had work the next day, and then one of them calls us and he's like laughing, and we're like,
what's funny? He's like, you thought
it
I
can't
was
be that
like,
funny if we left the party, like,
yeah.
what the fuck is so funny? He started talking about the burgers, and we're like, why are niggas still talking about
the burgers?
Like,
right.
that was like an hour ago, like.
Right. Then we hear the girls in the back laughing.
Cackling, like
when I see you.
Ricky, when I catch you.
When I catch you, Ricky.
When I catch you.
Like, what the fuck is so funny?
It's not that funny. And that's the other thing, like, we know how, you just know, like, when you're a girl, you just know when bitches are being extra. For sport, like, what are you gonna gain from this? These niggas?
And to be honest,
take them.
take
them. Like,
please.
Literally close your eyes, spin around in a circle. Whichever one you land on, whichever one your finger lands on, you can have it. I promise I wouldn't fight you for it. Like, why are you doing all this? Why are you doing all this? Like,
but no, it's like, I don't know. Men just love the attention. They don't even realize what's going on in the room. If someone else is showing them attention or catering to them and to their needs, they don't even understand, like, what's going on. Like, they don't know. They don't get it. Like,
it depends, though. But for the
I
most
mean,
part,
sometimes. But it's like, if you're really buttering up to some people or, like, some men, or you're just doing things in their favor, they kind of really don't care about nothing else.
They don't. I feel like one of them was getting a good good reaction, and another one was also doing the same thing, but not getting as good of a reaction, which I also was enjoying that part of the night. I thought it was funny. Because it's like, I see you. Like, I see everything you're doing, and it's just to no avail. Like, just stop.
Right.
Just have fun at this kickback. Like, you can actually make some friends.
Literally.
I'm actually a pretty cool guy. Now you'll never get the chance to know that, you fucking weirdo. You fucking bird. Like, oh my god.
Now those are, I don't want to say that they are pick-me's, but like those are some of the characteristics of pick-me's. I feel like a lot of people don't really know what a pick-me is. That is something that a pick-me would do. Like, bring someone else down to like make themselves look better.
I was about to say something so vile.
Say it.
No. No. I can't. If I say it, you have to cut it out.
Okay.
I was gonna say. Some trending topics, honestly. Mr. Prada getting arrested for murdering that guy, that therapist, allegedly. What the heck? I kept seeing that. I was like, there's no way that's actually him. I don't know why I feel like there was no way, but I was just like, there's no way. But he got arrested.
That isn't crazy. I didn't even expect it. Like, when they were showing the clips or the photos of him like walking out of some place, I didn't even know that was like him. It's just how much I didn't expect it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, this picture's way too blurry. Like, there's plenty of slim black boys in the area, I'm sure. Like, there's no way. But also, I don't even know. I never even really followed him. I'm not even gonna pretend like I just knew of him that well. I just know he used to be stealing TikToks.
Yeah. I didn't follow him either. But they were saying that the therapist, I guess, touches or he assaults children.
Yeah.
So it's like, it also came out that he never assaulted him in that way. But would we? Who really knows?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you just K-word someone just for the sake of K-wording them.
Right.
I mean, sometimes you do, or sometimes people do, but it just doesn't. We're just gonna wait for all the details to come out.
Because it's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Why did that man still even have his license? Like,
that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Like, if this was a whole thing.
Right, like a known thing.
And he's a child therapist too, if I'm not mistaken. Or like maybe works with not children, but also Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole. Basically.
First of all, I thought I thought they was talking about Nicole TV when they was talking about Kayla Nicole. Like, please change your name. Like, there's only one Kayla Nicole in my universe.
We have to go back to using stage names. Y'all out here using y'all real names. Y'all all got the same middle names. Crazy, you know. Right. But she went on a podcast and basically she said that she was talking to Iman Shumpert, which she didn't say his name, but like after we heard the story, everybody kind of just drew their own conclusion. But she was talking to Iman Shumpert. I guess they were like a little situation or whatever. Uh-huh. And then he dumps her and ends up engaged to Tiana Taylor like basically the next day or like the next week or whatever. Damn. And I guess to be petty for Halloween, she dresses up as Tiana Taylor from the Fade music video. And it kind of just went viral or whatever. And she was like, he texted me like, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, she was kind of just laughing about it. She was just saying it was like the craziest or pettiest thing she's ever done, I think.
Oh, okay, so she was like reflecting on it?
Yeah, she was reflecting. She wasn't like bragging. She was just saying, this is the craziest thing I ever did, you know. She was laughing it off. It was weird though, I'm not going to lie. And I also feel like celebrities, I just feel like, I don't know.
As a regular person, though, imagine somebody doing that to you.
Right.
That's weird.
Like,
that's crazy.
That's weird. And then it's like, as a celebrity or as someone known, you know that people are going to be able to, like, figure out who you're talking about, what you're talking about. Yeah. So even though she wasn't, like, bragging about it or, you know, like, making it seem like she was proud of it, it's just the fact that you, like, you know that people are going to find out and you know that that's going to go viral. Like, you know that that's the perfect formula for something to go viral. So now Tiana Taylor is kind of, you know, she was kind of irritated by it. She just kind of reposted it and was like,
but I mean, how did they even end up engaged that quickly?
Yeah, no, there's definitely some tomfoolery going on, but
yeah, she can't really even be mad about that. Like, girl, why would you do that? If she want to talk about it, she can talk about it. The way that I look at it is,
but how would she know though?
What do you mean? Oh, so she didn't know?
I don't think she did know.
Oh, okay. Maybe it would be different if she knew.
Because that's the other thing. She was like, we weren't together, but we were like dealing with each other. And then he basically cut me off. Oh. And next thing I know, he's engaged. So they probably didn't either know. And he cheated on her again. Yeah. So I'm sure he's just.
And I'm also not justifying her dressing up as her for Halloween because that's that's like psycho.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I don't really have too much to say about that. That's psychotic, girl. Why would you go and dress? What type of message was she thinking?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what was it? What was the goal?
What was the
like,
end goal?
I can do this too, or
that's such a Scorpio thing, though. Not gonna lie.
Oh, like, she is a Scorpio.
She's a Scorpio. It's fucking crazy. Scorpios are so petty, but they do it in like the weirdest, most like intricate ways. Like, I don't know. Maybe it scared the shit out of him, and she knew it would, and that's all she wanted. Like. She probably only wanted a reaction out of him, and she did get it.
I hate when people do things at the expense of, like, the other person. It's like, if you want to get back at him, but, like,
why is she in it?
Why is she
in it?
Why was that the lengths that you would go to make him upset? It, like, it really says a lot about a person's character. Why? That's it. Why?
That's literally it.
But I mean, it's in the past. Like,
yeah.
At least she knows that was fucking.
She knows it was
dumb.
crazy.
Like, at least she knows. But also, the doctor from Pop the Balloon, Dr. Elon, he was on what's that show called?
Queen's Court, and he is on it. He wasn't on it. He's like on like he's a cast
actively.
Member. Mm-hmm.
Doing what? Is it for him trying to find love?
I think, yeah, it's like 3 ladies, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong because I don't watch the show. Delicious is on there, though, from Flavor of Love. So it's like they're all, I guess, trying to decide which man they want or like...
Honestly, give up. Give up. Like, nobody likes you. You think these women of, like, a higher stature is going to want you? Right. And these, like... I don't want to say regular women, but like these women who probably, I don't know, like
normies have no actual status. Like
these
no offense,
right? Normies. I don't sorry, but normies don't want you. You think somebody, you think they're gonna like you? You're not gonna like you. And if they
people who you think you're better than don't even want you.
Right.
Basically, why would people who you are putting on a pedestal want you? Like that's not how that works.
It's like the math is not mathing in my head, and he's supposed to be smart. Like,
right. It's also like he's desperate, and now it's kind of like we can see that. I mean, I already could tell. I'm sorry, you don't go on and pop the balloon unless you're like desperate and looking for love. Which is honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you just need another way to do it, that's a cute, fun way. But it's like he's going back. Yeah. You are a regular.
He's been on the show like what 2 times, 3? I don't know how many times he's been on the show, but it's like the very first time you were on the show, nobody liked you. The second time you were on the show, nobody liked you. Then he did something else. Maybe it was like a podcast or something. Nobody liked you.
Folks with you don't have any friends. Like,
and it's just so it's just so weird.
And
like
he wants so badly for someone to be like, wow, you're just so smart and so insightful, and I just really need like a guiding figure like that in my life. And it's just never gonna happen because you're an idiot. Like,
honestly,
be a dentist. I
think he is. I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit because it's like I don't even think he's wanting love anymore. I think he wants fame at this point because it's like after the pop the balloon, I went on his page, he went so crazy. Like he just started posting videos and like clips of the pop the balloon. He's posting like commentary. He's going on podcasts. He's doing this and this and this and this and that. And it's like that's all cool. Like I go off king, like find other avenues to make more money. But it's like you don't want love anymore. And I'm not taking you seriously. Yeah. And he's just not a likable person. Like you think you can be a reality star? You think you can actually have fame? You're not a likable character.
He's probably okay with being the villain though.
But it's I hate that there's a difference. Like there's villains that people actually like. Enjoy. Yeah, like there's villains people like people, celebrities who are villains that people still find entertaining or want to tap in and tune into, like Natalie Nunn, Tokyo Tony, Jocelyn Hernandez.
Like, you're not even good for TV. You're just annoying. Like you're just an annoying person. Literally a nuisance. Like nobody wants you here. I don't know how Arlette is dealing with that. She seems like a sweet pie. She does. She seems good at her job though. I'm sure she is messy, but
yeah, she is a sweetie pie. Messy as hell though.
She has to be. She's good for TV.
Right, she's good for TV.
She has to be good for TV, and she has to be messy because the niggas like him. He sucks though. Like God,
I couldn't even find his sign anywhere online. I was trying to find like a happy birthday post. Couldn't even find one. He definitely has like some Leo in his chart.
I feel like he has Leo and Aquarius in his chart. I would even take Virgo.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Virgo.
Yeah.
I can kind of see Cancer too. Just because he seems manipulative. I would put him there, I'm not gonna lie. He's either like...
He does seem manipulative.
He's either like, air and fire or water and earth.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy in a relationship who will try to gaslight you or... since he feels like he has the accolades, feel like...
he's very condescending.
He seems like... He knows that, I don't know, I feel like men who go to college and actually get their degree, even if it's something as useless as business, no shade, or art, like, I feel like those types of men feel like...
Or art.
Mind you, I was getting an art degree at one point. But it's
literally at the Art Institute.
And I'm still pursuing art, like.
Oh my God.
But anyway, I know that my degree's useless. I know that my degree's useless, but it's like I'm passionate about it. The point is, I feel like men who go to college and they, get some sort of they get recognized for that, and they feel like everyone else should recognize them.
Like, did you know I have a degree? Like, I don't give a fuck. You're still stupid. Like, you're so stupid as fuck, actually. I don't know. He's so annoying. Like, I hate seeing his face and listening to him talk. I don't know. I have a problem with men who talk to women like that because it's just like.
And it's like you can tell when someone's actually trying to educate you.
Right.
Besides, like just
trying to seem smarter than you.
Yeah.
And I really don't like that either. Because honestly, I don't know. I feel like the reason I kind of know a lot about a lot of different stuff is because I don't really care about not knowing about stuff. Oh, my bad. If that makes sense. Like, anytime there's something that I don't know, I just get kind of excited because now I'm like, okay, I can find out more. Mm-hmm. So I really like when I can, like, talk to people and they don't have a problem, like, explaining stuff to me. But I hate a nigga who just feels like this shit is just so obvious you should just know. So I'm just not going to tell you. Or, like...
It's really arrogant. It's arrogant to think that everyone knows the same thing that you do. It's
How? Like, be serious.
I guess everyone, and really, no. I was going to say everyone has the same access to the same information, but not everyone has access to the same information. And it's like, there's so much to know. Yeah. You think I'm going to know this very specific thing about this very specific topic or subject? There's so much more that I could be trying to figure out than besides this one thing that you so happen to know about. And then, what if I just don't care?
Exactly.
What if I just don't care?
That's the other thing too, like, information is not like all you have to do is learn it. Like, you're not that much better than me because you read the words out the book, so now you know it. All I gotta do is read the fucking words, and I know the same shit. Obviously, it's not that deep. Like, you have a degree, okay, whatever. But, like, if I wanted to just get the degree, like, all I would have to do is get the degree. And then what? Only difference between us is 4 years and, like, $100,000. It's not that big of a deal. Relax.
Also, another thing that happened on Twitter. So, recently, this girl got assaulted by this guy. She was a sex worker, by the way. And that's important because people are using that against her. Mm-hmm. But... she contracted HSV2, which is herpes, from this guy. He apparently did not tell her that he had it. And they engaged in, like, sexual intercourse for, like, some content. And she contracted it, too. And people are saying that, you know, you should expect this in this line of work. How do you think you're not going to contract anything if you're a sex worker? For one, I feel like there's some procedures that take place or some things that, you know, typically happen before people engage in intercourse with each other. Not only that, even if it doesn't happen, she was also, 19? And he was, 25, I think they were saying? I don't know. Maybe, don't at me on that, but, or don't quote me on that. I don't really know how old they were, but she was definitely 19. And I also want to say there's not a lot of, like, education surrounding STDs, STIs. We barely even learn about sex in school. They just tell us not to have it. Literally. They don't, let alone telling us what could happen if you, besides pregnancy.
I was just gonna say, like, when they do talk about, like, the symptoms of sex, the side effect, whatever you want to call it, it's always, like, pregnancy focused.
And they don't.
It's never really, like,
they've brought it up.
STD focused.
They've brought up, like, STDs at one point, I think, but they don't really go into much detail about, like...
The only thing I learned in school was that they changed it from STD to STI. That was it. That was all they taught me. They changed the name of it, like...
Yeah. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Regardless, it's not something that's just, you know, the information is just not given to us or, like, ingrained in us or in any way like that. Like, it was only mentioned once at one certain point. Also, it was kind of, like, annoying me because of, like, the stigma behind it. Yeah. Because it's, like, obviously HSV2 is not curable. People live with that forever, which is probably why she was freaking out about it. And, like, she was so upset, and that's completely valid. People were also saying, like, girl, you're not gonna die.
But it's also like, this is her livelihood. Like, she's a sex worker.
Yeah.
And this is a sexually transmitted
disease.
infection. Like,
yeah.
And that's the other thing. Like, I'm so sorry. There's two stigmas because she's a sex worker and the STD. Like,
Yeah.
It's just double whammy. Like,
And yeah, people were saying that, girl, you're not gonna die. It's just herpes or whatnot. But it it changes everything now. Like it kind of it changes the way you interact with people. It changes the way people interact with you. It's like now you have to worry about how to tell people. Now you have to worry about if people are gonna accept you. Now you have to worry about remembering to take your medication every day. It's a lot. And then a lot of people have it. A lot of people have it. There was just a lot of misinformation spread about it also that I noticed. People just don't realize how much of the population who does get tested for it, because you have to request to get tested for it. It's not like something that's automatically checked for. The people who have gotten tested for it, there's a large population of those people who have it and didn't know that they have it. So it's like it's a very common thing, and we shouldn't be saying stuff like that about those people who have it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just need to get educated. Like, y'all are not smart. Y'all just stop pretending to be smart. People get on Twitter and like full out pretend to know things, and it really makes me mad. Like, y'all do not know shit about shit. There was like literal nurses explaining to people basically just how like contracting it works, how you can not give it to people, and niggas are like disagreeing with people who went to school for this. Like,
yeah. All right, y'all. Now we're coming down to the end of our video. We're gonna play a game because that's what we do here.
That's all we do.
Play games. All right. So the name of this game is called Boo or Woo. Where we're gonna say we're gonna name something and you either boo it or woo it. All right. So the first one is men with small dicks.
Boo.
Boo?
Boo. I'm gonna have to boo it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give y'all a woo.
Really?
Yeah. If you know how to use it, you know how to use it.
How small we talking?
I mean, let's say like 4 inches.
You're wooing 4 inches?
5.
No. You gotta woo. If you're gonna woo, you gotta woo it like down. Small means small.
I don't
to miniature.
mean micro, just small. Like not average.
You gotta be inclusive.
Inclusive?
Yes.
I mean, I said small, not micro.
But to someone who's used to small dicks, micro is just small.
I guess. I'm still giving y'all a woo.
Absolutely not.
It's like if you...
I feel like I have a lot of butt. Like, I don't know, it's a lot going on back there. I need
Maybe it's different.
something to travel. I don't know.
I guess that would make sense. I'm gonna give y'all a woo. Y'all good over here.
Listen, stay blessed.
The next one is men who don't eat the box.
Boo.
Boo.
I don't understand how you could be attracted to a woman but not eat her coochie. Because I don't know, maybe I'm just a pleaser. Maybe this is something I'm learning about myself. But like anytime I'm attracted to somebody, I want to do literally whatever I can
To please them.
you, like to give you.
I'm gonna feel like you don't like me.
Exactly. Like you not like me. You not like coochie. Like, are you scared of it? What about it is turning you off? That's the other thing. Like, does it turn you off? That doesn't make any sense.
It gotta be that.
That don't make no sense. I like a nigga who gets hard from that. Like, and then it's like so. I don't know. Every time it happens, it's kind of jarring because I'm not used to that. Like, it just doesn't compute.
And it's also kind of considerate. Like,
that's the other
it's
thing.
It's kind of
like,
nice. Like, if we're engaging in this thing, I'm already not gonna. That's
what I'm saying. Like, you're already gonna get a little bit more out of this than me, just because of how it works. Like,
but I don't think a lot of men know that anyways. So,
or they just don't care.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so the next one is light skins.
Oh my god.
Boo! Boo, nigga!
Boo, nigga. I'm so fucking tired of you niggas. Like, I can't stress that enough.
Why do y'all act like that?
Why do y'all act like that?
Please. Okay, so the next one is okay, we can't say this one. The next one is people who make music.
Oh, I can boo that. Woo. You're gonna boo that? You can't boo that with a straight face.
Why?
You know why. She knows why.
She got my teeth off.
I do got her teeth.
But even
Go ahead and clap.
he's so annoying, bro. I need a normie. Like, I need a regular person. Someone who just, like, I guess I like artsy men or, like, people who make art, but it's like...
Oh, you mean like dudes, like men? Like in particular?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or, like, people in the industry. Like, not even just men, women, too.
Oh. I don't know. I haven't met enough, honestly.
It's like the people that I have met, there are certain characteristics that they have that I just do not align with. And it's like, fuck you. Fuck you. I can't, like, I literally cannot. I can't deal with it. Mm-hmm. Yours?
Okay. Mine first one is sassy men. I'm gonna have to clap it up. Yeah!
Boo.
I'm
No.
so sorry. I need a good banter. I'm gonna be the only one talking shit. That's just so boring.
I love banter too, but when I think about sassy, I think about people who always got some shit to say. Like, I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I can't. Why do you have to say something every time I say something? Why is there always a smart comment or a smart remark coming from out of your mouth?
I feel
Please just be normal.
I'm
like,
being
just
attacked.
be cool. Be cool. But someone like my partner, nah. You gotta. You just need to shut the fuck up and eat your food. That's it.
I think I'm the one that's always making the smart comment, so I wouldn't mind somebody that's also always making the smart comment. Because then you can just laugh.
I just find it annoying. Like, my little brother. Now I feel like you hate it. Like, I think you're a hater and you hate on me. Leave me alone. I mean, it can be cute. It can be funny. But
It can be funny. That's the other thing, too. You gotta know how to do it. Like, you gotta...
But I'm thinking
Don't
about the
let that be
actual
annoying.
definition of the word sassy. Like,
I just feel like I'm actually sassy, so I really would not mind.
I'm going to take it as attitude. I take sass as attitude.
Exactly. I have an attitude. Like, I don't...
But to have someone else have an attitude like yours?
I don't know, the way I feel like I have an attitude, it wouldn't bother me. Just because, I don't know. I don't think it's as much. It can get to a point, like, I do get attitudes, but, like, my attitude in general, I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. I wouldn't mind it. I don't think so. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, you can have all the sassy men.
I can deal with that, not gonna lie. You're not gonna talk to me, girl. I'll smack the shit out your ass. So it's
I don't even want to get to that point. Like, I just want to be cool. Nah. I like peace. Peace and quiet.
I don't
Peace
think it's
and
not
fucking
peaceful. Peace and quiet. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, it's not gonna be quiet. It's not gonna be quiet.
It don't have to be quiet all the time.
That's just what your
but, like,
piece is, though. Then.
yeah, that's what my piece is.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay, my next one, bisexuals. I'm gonna clap it up again. Yes!
Okay.
Woo! Men and women and everything in between. I'm a fan. Okay. The next one is the phrase little shit. I'm sorry, I think it's so cute. Okay, not so cute, but
I'm a
I
boo
like
that.
it.
I don't want nobody to call me that little shit.
I would just think it was funny.
In what
But
way,
I also
though?
feel like if somebody was calling me little shit, it would literally have to be my boyfriend, and it would literally have to be like a joke.
Yeah.
And that would be like,
If-
okay.
if they were
or like,
saying
we've been married for 3 years, and you like my little shit. Like, that's okay. I would be okay with that. I think it's funny though. Every time I hear it, I think it's kind of funny. Or like fine shit. Cause I don't know. Like,
okay,
I guess
fine shit is different. Fine shit is different. Little shit is different than fine shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, fine shit or little shit.
That's my little shit. Well, no, don't ever refer to me as
but
that.
fine shit.
Yeah, I'll probably be okay.
What
with
about
that.
little fine shit? Because that's you perfectly. You're little and fine. Like, that's my little fine shit over there.
That's different because the fine is there.
Okay, I get that. I see that. I can respect that. Hold up, y'all. My phone keep blocking and it won't unlock because the Face ID doesn't work. And then freaking Apple, like, it won't let me type. Okay, the last one I have. Sleeping with clothes on. Boo. Boo. There was one TikTok talking about you're supposed to sleep in underwear because you fart in your sleep. The shit particles go everywhere. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I'm gonna say,
I never cared.
boo. Not all of my clothes on. Not all of them. Maybe like some socks or maybe like.
What?
Y'all gotta grow up, please. Y'all have to grow
You
up.
only sleeping in socks is wild.
You didn't let me finish. Socks and underwear. Like at
like
least
a baby.
see.
Like an infant.
It's so comforting. Like,
Diaper and socks. I mean, period.
it's comfy. I don't know. Like, first of
I
all,
do panties too. Like, just panties. I do that a lot.
I gotta have something on. I at least
Really?
have to have something on my bottom because I feel like it throws my pH off when I don't wear underwear, and I don't even like to wear underwear. Period. But I just need something on to guard my coochie at all times. You know. Socks because I actually was the person who didn't wear socks to sleep, but I just started wearing them to sleep because it's just like, I don't know. It just feels nice.
If it's too cold, I'll put some socks on, but like, I'm not dry putting no socks on.
Right. It's like, it's also like when you get cold, your first thought is to like put some pants on, put a jacket on or something. Y'all, it's the feet. Like you put the socks on and you get warm. Like just put the socks on.
That is real though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Okay. I got one. Boo or woo cats.
Wow. I love cats.
That's because my cat's somewhere watching her in the corner.
Wait, me? I love cats.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
I just have a dog because I got a dog for my 15th birthday.
Yeah.
I love cats. Mario was trying to get a cat for the longest, and I was also trying to convince Barb and Jason to let Mario get a cat for the longest.
Woo!
Yeah.
Cats.
I love kitties.
Cats are nice.
I love tugs. You thought I was gonna boo?
Yeah, I didn't know you liked cats.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think I like tugs?
No, I do think you like tugs, but I didn't know if you were a cat person.
Oh yeah, no, I love cats. We used to have a cat. Her name
One
was
more.
Gracie. We actually have multiple cats.
Really?
Yeah, we had a set of twins.
I don't see y'all as a cat family.
Well, listen. We had Gracie and my mom got a new couch and she peed all over it and my mom chased her around the house with a tennis racket. It was actually very traumatizing. Like, we were so scared. And then she lied to us. She was like, I'm going to take the cat to the shelter, and she just dropped her off somewhere. And then she told us about it later on. Like, why could you not just take that to your grave? Bitch, like, we love that cat. We literally grew up with that cat. You basically tell us that you just let her out on the side of the street.
She would have been better off saying I killed it. Like, please.
But yeah, no. I love cats.
All right, I got one more. Boo or woo cornbread and milk.
Boo! Boo! I'm throwing tomatoes.
Give it up.
I'm throwing tomatoes.
Cornbread and milk. Y'all are so, I'm
Jiffy cornbread and buttermilk is crazy.
Not even buttermilk. 2%. Buttermilk's not that
I'm
good.
trying to think of a word they used for black people back in the 1950s or the 1800s.
You're definitely giving like
Jigaboo.
clans right now. Point this up.
Jigaboo.
She's like,
Nick. Never. No, I can't with that, honestly. Please. Okay,
Anyway.
my turn. Boo or woo salmon? Boo! I'm I'm so sick
How
of
do you
you
not like
niggas and that damn fish. Leave the fish alone. The bears can't even eat no fucking salmon because y'all eat it so goddamn much. The bears hungry as fuck. I hate salmon. It's nasty. It's like salty and like, I don't know. I don't like it.
I love salmon. I can eat salmon every single day.
I guess
it depends on how you prepare it, honestly. Like that barbecue, honey flavor, garlic, it's so good. Like it's so good. Wait, I said barbecue?
You said barbecue, honey.
Not barbecue.
Flavor,
honey, garlic, and whatever else. It's amazing.
I do not get the hype like at all. And I really like fish and seafood, but I do not fuck with salmon. Like
that's crazy. That's like the superior fish.
Nigga nonsense.
All right, y'all. That's all we have for today. I'm tired. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Same, so sleepy.
Bye, guys. Tune in next week. Earth Signs and Eye Rolls. Follow us on Twitter. Earth Signs and Eye Rolls will be here. Bye.